Good evening, boys and ghouls. It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and we're going to do a Halloween live stream of Super Castlevania IV, which is my favorite video game ever. I'm not going to play with the mask on, of course, but I do have a mask, so it's costume. It's just hard to breathe, a little hard to see, mostly just hard to breathe. There's only like 2 air holes in this thing, like somewhere around here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I hope some people show up pretty quick because they might be busy. They might be doing other things tonight. But if you do show up, I really appreciate it. I did post out a post talking about I was going to stream at 5:30. It's a little bit late. I'm a little bit late. And I think everything's set up. It's been a little while since I streamed. It's been about a month. And that's because I'm doing Gametober quick plays offline. And some co-op videos on the convention and all that stuff. But we are live. Alright, let's get this started. Get this game going. Take off the mask. Hello there. So I do have the mask. It's my Misfit skeleton mask. And get that stuff off my face. There's not really anything on my face, it's just it feels weird having the mask on. But yeah, I'll put the mask back on if anyone joins in so they can see it. But yeah, we're going to start Super Castlevania IV, which once again is my favorite, not only favorite Castlevania game, but it's not only my favorite Super Nintendo game, but it's my favorite game ever. I try to play this game once a year. I don't know if we're going to get all the way through it, but I'm going to try to. And we're playing this on the actual Super Nintendo, as it says in the description box below. This is the opening cutscene, so I'm going to let this play through one more time. And then after that, we should be able to start. Got black lights, got skeleton, candles, other skeleton hands, and there's me. I had a very skeletal theme this year for some reason. In case anyone's wondering, the candy that I'm passing out, if anyone comes to trick or treat, which I don't think anyone is Reese's peanut butter cups. They're not the Halloween kind though. They're just the regular, because that's all I had left when I got it. For some reason they didn't have the ones with the Halloween bag, even though they were in the Halloween section. I don't even know if they have one with a Halloween bag. I think they do. I know they definitely do for like Christmas, but yeah, I don't want to give out Christmas candy on Halloween, that'd be weird. But yeah, I'm not eating candy so much tonight. I've kind of evolved past the candy phase. Actually, I didn't really eat that much of the candy that I bought, because I'm handing it out first. Ooh, glowy. The glow doesn't show up as well as it does in real life with the black lights, but I do have 2 black lights. Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying before I got distracted by myself is, instead of candy, we've got a Starbucks double shot. That'll keep me going. I don't know, what's healthier, candy or Starbucks? Probably about equal. I don't know. Let me just double check on things. This text is going by. I'm not going to read the text. I've read it a billion times. But I'm going to let it play through for this video, for sure. Let me just check. I don't know if I want to play this in full screen or just keep it the way it is, because I can see the chat. I'll wait for the chat to show up. Might be a little loud. No, it's not that loud of a pop. Okay, let's try this. I don't think I've had the Mocha double shot. I haven't had too many of the Starbucks ones. I usually get the Monster one, but they didn't have it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Mocha double shot. Oh, it's energy coffee beverage. So it's not just like your traditional coffee. I think it's kind of like the Monster coffee. It tastes just like the Monster coffees that I usually drink. It's almost identical. I think it tastes more like they put more cream in this one, or some kind of mocha chocolate. I don't know, but it tastes slightly different than the Monster one, but it's pretty similar. You'd have to like really drink a lot of Monster to know the difference between Monster and Starbucks, I guess. Okay, there's a little tease of gameplay there. But there's not really that much of a story. There's just a story at the start, and there's an ending cutscene when you beat the game, but we're gonna get started real quick. Whoa, my voice sounded weird. I just want to finish this double shot. What does double shot mean? They put 2 little shots of caffeine? Solid caffeine in it? I don't know. I think that's what it is, because there's a triple shot one, too. Well, let's skip this. I don't want to play that again. Yeah, I think I shared the stream. I know I shared a post about the stream. Maybe I should share the stream before we actually jump into the game. So it makes it that I would have just jumped into the game, but there's no reset button in the game once you're in it. So yeah, let's just go. I'm gonna share this real quick, and then we'll get started. Let's see, how do I? Well, it's bright. Let's go to YouTube. I think I have it like in my history. What am I looking for? Channel content. And then we're going to go to live videos. And we're going to go to, okay, it is live. I need to go to see, get shareable link. Does anybody know how to like have an automatic share? They used to have automatic share when you uploaded to like Twitter and other things, but they don't have that anymore. So I don't know if anybody knows how to have it like auto share when you start a stream, because that'd be really cool, just to help get the word out there, because people don't know all the time. What am I doing? Doing the wrong thing. Let's cut that. Let's go video. That is bright in this dark room right now. Let's select that. I'm just going to write a simple caption. Live now. Live now. Now. If I could spell, that'd be great. Halloween in Castlevania and live stream. Come on, spell it right. There we go. I'm gonna post this, and then I'm gonna post it to Twitter because that's the two websites that I use the most. Let's go check this out. People liked my tweets. Okay. There's that link. Let's put the hashtags on the Twitter page. Tweet. Okay. Live now. Castlevania 4. Super Castlevania 4. It's kind of weird. They had to put Super on it because it's Super, but they never made a Super series, so it's not like there's another trilogy. Oh, that would have been cool. What if they, instead of making Castlevania 4 and then Dracula X, what if there was like an actual trilogy of Castlevania, like how there is on the NES? There's 3 of them. That'd be cool. Well, there kind of is, because there's Dracula X, which is also Rondo of Blood, but they're pretty much the same story, same game, pretty much. Not really, but pretty much. And then there's Super Castlevania 4, and then there's also, in that same generation, there is a 3rd game, Castlevania Bloodlines, which I have that on the Genesis. My Genesis, the reason why we haven't done Genesis games in a while is because I don't have all the parts to my Genesis. I need to buy a new video cable for my Genesis, I think is what I need. I think. I could be wrong. That's why we didn't do any Sega games this year. We did some last year, like Poltergeist and some other things, but Ghouls and Ghosts, I think we did that one also for Genesis. Okay, cool. And everything's shared, so let's get on with the game. And I got my mask there. If anyone wants to see my Halloween costume in full, it's there. Oh yeah, it's got this double shot. B button, Y button, R button. That's all you need. Nothing else. Alright. Why is the mouse cursor like in the middle of everything? See, I had a mouse, and it broke the other day. My Razer mouse broke. So I have this like other mouse that's not as good, and sometimes it flies across the screen, the cursor, so that's what that's all about. Alright, Super Castlevania 4. Let's jump in. It's been like a good 15 minutes. Okay, let's jump in. Start. And let me know if the volume is not good, or if the volume is like too quiet or too loud. Evan. Alright. The name is actually important. Not only did you name your character, there's no real high score leaderboards or anything like that. It's actually for the password. So if your name is blank, you can do all the passwords that are located online. But if you enter a name, it'll actually change the password that you get. Oh, Simon's glitching. Should I leave Simon glitch on? I don't know. Sometimes my Castlevania cart, my specific cart, will glitch out. I don't know if it'll fix it when I go to the next stage. You can see all these like pixels going around Simon. That's something with my cart. It's not a repro. I've had this cart since I was a kid. It's legit. It's just dirty or damaged, but it should be playable. If something goes wrong, I can use a cheat code, one of those passwords I was just talking about, and I can fix the pixels floating around Simon Belmont currently. Oh, game volume is low? Is it still low? Because there wasn't any music on that last part when you said that. But let me know if it's still low. A little bit of artifact on the background graphics too, which is kind of funny. I kind of like leaving it on because it's like unique to my cart pretty much. If I were to play this on the Switch or something, there'd be no graphical errors or anything like that. But it's kind of cool to see. It's a little different. I'll let you reply one more time, Dryrlint. Just in case the volume is low. I also might need to reposition the stream chat box because I haven't streamed in a while. Okay, still low. I tested it with a recording, but sometimes the levels are different. Usually it's too high. So what we're going to do, we'll leave it on, even though there's a timer. I'm going to turn it from -10 to -5. Is that better, or is that too loud or quiet? You're going to help me out here. Oops, why is there a mouse in front of the screen? Get that chicken wall meat. Let me know one more time if it's too low or high or just right. You'll be the Goldilocks today. Oh, I missed that jump. Look at that, like, flickering thing. Oh, good now? Okay, good. I had it tested out, and I was like, okay, I think between 5 and 10, I was testing out each, like, individual number. But between 5 and 10, it was good. It wasn't too loud or too quiet, but I think this is probably the right volume. Probably right about that. Sometimes, playing back my recordings of, like, OBS, which is what I'm using, it sounds a little bit, the volume's just a little weird, a little different sometimes. So it's really helpful to have people do that in the chat. And it also depends on what console I'm using, so, like, it doesn't really, it does change depending on what I'm playing and what console I'm on to for live streams. Usually I do, like, Super Nintendo, so we're all right with that. Okay. Let's moonwalk up these. Oh, well, that's weird. Alright, Dryland. Happy Halloween. You celebrate Halloween? If you do, or what costume did you have this year? Or, if you didn't have a costume, what was your favorite costume? Please say Simon Belmont. Yeah, I might move the chat box that's on the screen in a few seconds. Let's do that right now before I forget. Before we get on with the level. Because it's a little small for some reason. I don't know. It has been a while, once again, since I've streamed. It's been about a month. I didn't do any other streams this month. There's a reason for that too. But let's see. Unlock it. Probably there is probably what I'm going to want to keep it. And I'm probably going to want to expand it. Let's see. That should be good. Some people have longer names, so it kind of clips them out. Sometimes they go more to the left. Just to be safe. There is a safe, like, dead zone, safe zone, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, here we go. My mouse. I don't know if the mouse shows up on the screen. Hopefully it doesn't, because my mouse is going nuts. Finish up my double shot. Okay. Sorry for all that gulping. It was ASMR right there. Okay. Now, there's a secret right here. You get a doubler. I'm pretty familiar with all the little secrets in this game. There could be some that I don't know. I feel like there's one that I miss a lot. It's on the treasure room stage. There's a secret there. It's a little hard to get to. But I have done it. Oh! Oh! There's something that I figured out not too long ago. Was it this? Or do you go like, I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, if you just hold the whip, you can block the shots. And for the longest time, I thought you had to, like, whip them. No, you just hold the whip and it blocks them. And I don't know why for the longest time, like, I didn't know that. So I think, like, one of the last times I played this game, I tried it out. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna skip that, actually. I usually like to do that, but sometimes I can hit them from above. Oh, that got him. I'm trying to keep, because if you switch the sub-weapon, you'll get rid of the 2, which is the multiplier. You also get a 3, of course. Horse heads. I always thought that was weird. What's up with the horse heads? Like, I don't know what the mythology, the mythological creature that is. Is it a kelpie? No? I don't know. Something like that. It's supposed to be like a unicorn? No, I think it's just a horse. Weird. Somewhere there's a bunch of horses running around without heads. Of course, the boss is a skeleton horse. So, oh no, I picked up a weapon. Oh, well. I usually try to play, or like, challenge myself by like, not using the stopwatch at this part, which is like, it's really handy to use, so like, why not? Oh, no, no! Oh my god, that was such a bad move. I can't believe I died on this level. Okay, well, it's okay, we're gonna keep playing. I mean, continues don't really matter because, like, I'm early on. It's not like I'm in that far, you know? Like, I don't really mind losing a life or potentially a continue. That was just really funny. It's been a while since I played this, but I try to play it at least fully once a year, usually around Halloween, but sometimes, like, as late as, like, November or December, just whenever I feel like it. I don't remember exactly the last time I played it, though, but it wasn't too long ago. It was a little simple mistake. I jumped over her, but, like, I guess I over-jumped. Well, here we go. Here's the boss. I always like to fight it a specific way, which is like this. I always like to hide behind the rock and then use all my sub-weapons. I don't know why, this is the way I do it. It's not even like it's hard or anything. Oh. Oh. Here's the final shot. Oh, wait. See if I can get the cool jump. Okay. Oh, what? Yeah, I didn't get it right. There's a cool pose you can get if you jump on it right. I guess you're gonna be under it and then jump up. There's like one where you go like that, and there's one where you go like down. There's 2 different cool poses you can do. Pretty fun. I love the soundtrack of this game. I don't have it with me, or else I would have it like back there, but I have the soundtrack for this game on vinyl. It's a really cool set too. And it sounds actually, I would say the sound is actually improved on the vinyl release. So if you can find the soundtrack either on YouTube or the vinyl record that was released, I think there might have been a re-release of an older CD that Konami put out. But the soundtrack sounds a little bit better. It's the same song, it's the same recording, it just sounds a little bit cleaner than the actual Super Nintendo cart. And I'm not sure if it's just me hearing that with my ears, but I've heard this game so many times that it's like, I can tell there's a slight difference. And it just sounds a little bit more smoothed out. I don't know, it's a weird, I don't know how to describe it properly, like as an audio thing, but it just sounds a little bit better, like an actual instrument, an actual keyboard, you know, like, rather than something on a Super Nintendo sound chip or something like that. But it's the same thing, same songs. It's just, it sounds a little bit, just the slightest cleaner on the soundtrack. And it's really cool to be able to hear the songs that you know and love from this game. But in a different format. Now, if I jump over here, I can get the cross, so I might as well try that. Gotta get it, get it, get it. Here we go. Here we go. Jump. Now, I was gonna put on like a mixtape or like a bunch of copyright-free like music in the background. But I like the soundtrack of this game too much to play something over it. Like it would I mean, I might do that, but not for this game. I like the soundtrack too much for this game. I don't really want to like miss out on the soundtrack. Just when I'm playing it. It's so iconic to me personally. I love this soundtrack. Actually, like did like a whole not even a rant, but it was like a video on my friend's channel, on my friend Marcus's channel, Sunset Hotline. I did like a thing on one of his Halloween specials that I just like talked about the soundtrack. I think it was this game. It might have been Symphony of the Night, but I think it was this game. I'm pretty sure it was this game. Or it might have been both, because I also have Symphony of the Night soundtrack. But yeah, I just went on and on about the soundtrack. Which probably seemed a little weird to some people, but I don't know, I just think it's great. So the Simon Belmont's his little glitch around him, which is specific to my cart. It didn't go away after the first level. It doesn't really affect anything. It doesn't affect your hitbox or anything in the game. It's a little distracting. I'm not really used to it all the time. My cart didn't always do that effect around Simon. Oh, health. But it has in recent years. I think I'd say maybe 5 to 8 years ago, I noticed that my cart was doing this graphical error. It's just weird. I don't know. No, whoa! That was the closest call as you can get for that. It could be my controller. I'm using a different controller than I usually use on Super Nintendo. I was gonna find the one that I used when I was a kid, but then I was like, oh, this one's cool. I'll show you. Oh, wait, pause. You probably can't see it too well, but it's got a Star Fox sticker on it from the Star Fox comics and Nintendo Power. This is a Nintendo Power sticker. But I was going to use the one that I used as a kid, which I kept the sticker off. I have 4 Super Nintendo controllers, but one of them is Super Famicom. That's what I've been using recently. This one's a little stiff. So I have a specific way that I like to fight Medusa too. I just go I throw the thing on the bottom so it hits her little snakes, and I just whip her, and it's pretty simple. I feel like it went by faster than I remember. There's some kind of item, sub-weapon, one of these. I think. And axe. I don't really... I used to love the axe as a kid. But now I'm more of the knife and the cross weapon. I also kind of like... I kind of like a little throwing holy water stuff. They call it different things in different games. That's cool too. The music's so good. I know I was just talking about it forever, but it's really great. It's up there with Donkey Kong Country to me. At least comparing it to other Super Nintendo games. I don't want to lose my stuff. What's in there? Heart. Those things are cool. That was something Ninja Turtles to me. I think I mentioned that in a previous time that if I can find one more, I'll pause it. I know there's some in the later levels, but no, there's not too many of those in the game. They're like a gargoyle or some kind of demon, but they're green and they kind of look like their chest kind of looks like the Ninja Turtles. There it is. Oh, look. That looks like a Ninja Turtle. Doesn't it? This is green. He's got the the muscles and stuff. I don't know, it kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle. Could be a secret brother. Secret of the ooze. That's up there. Let's kill the bat. No escape. Nobody escapes. No bat. All right, let's go. Stage 3 coming up. I'm gonna check my phone. See what's going on here. Some of my friends are texting me, so I will check out what they're saying. And my mom's texting me too from her place. Pause, because there is a time limit. It's pretty long. There's only one level where I really do run out of time, What the heck? Someone sent me a picture of their Halloween costume, and it's pretty terrifying. Oh, it's my brother. I couldn't even recognize him. He's like some kind of like, almost looks like Leatherface. Let's see if I can find my other text. Sorry, I gotta text someone real quick. Well, oh, there's Brian. I was just texting you, Brian. I was gonna say, I'll be done in an hour and a half if you want to watch a movie with me. Excuse me, Morty. I can, you know, I can still watch it. I'm not gonna stream it all night. S9M39NE? What? Brian, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, do you mean streaming? Is that what, no? Brian, I don't know what that means. I think do you mean streaming? Because I'll be done streaming in like an hour and a half or so. I'm just going to beat the game or die trying. It'll only take like an hour or two, maybe less. I'm already this far. I was going to start at like 5, then I started at like 5:30, and then I kind of like was waiting for people to show up, and then, yeah. I do need to rearrange the chat box again. Like I was saying earlier, the chat box... I don't want to pick up that. I think there's another chance to get another item here. Oh, wait. Why am I not holding it? Okay. Yeah, I need to adjust the chat box once I get in here. I'm going to pause. First, I'm going to grab that weapon that I want, which is right there. See what else we got. Get that. Should be hearts and money bags, which give you points. The points don't matter. It's like whose line is it anyway? I thought there was something in here, but there's not. It's kind of weird you can like crawl into that. 1 second. Just the chat box. Put it over a little bit so people with longer names can fit in and not have their name cut off. I know there's some people that have really long names that come onto my streams. Like I know Caffeinated Owl, Brian, has a long name, and then I know Scrambles the Death Dealer, his name always gets cut off for some reason. Let's see what we got here. Okay. There should be, yeah, I don't want to grab that weapon because I don't like to use it as much. But yeah, if you want to watch a movie with me later, I'll be done with stream. I'm not gonna do it all night. It's already 6, so I'll be done by like probably like 7:30-ish, 7:45. My mom sent me a picture of my brother's Halloween costume that he's wearing right now. He looks like he's kind of like Leatherface. I feel like he's from some horror game that my brother likes, but I don't know. I'll send you a picture in a little bit. Or do you mean someone? Or, I don't know, do you mean someone or streaming? I didn't know what you meant. There's some extra 9s in your chat. Okay, oh yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Brian, but I just drank a Starbucks double shot, a whole can. Yeah, they have some really good deals on drinks at, grocery outlet. Like $2 to $3 less per drink, is what I saw today. This part's a little tricky, and I feel like I might fall at some part, but then again, I always feel like that on this level, so let's just try to take this part carefully. A lot of this game I can just kind of like chill out and play, because I play it so much, but there's a couple parts where I'll have to like kind of focus. It'll be mostly when there's more enemies or like more pitfalls. Like this level is just like a whole hazard, and it's weird because if you get up too high, like the screen will stop, and you won't. Like if I fall down, I'm not going to fall to the lower platforms like a 3D game. I'm just going to die from touching the bottom of the screen. Oh, why was there only one shot? Why did he shoot so early? I wasn't even there. Weird. Pew. Oh my god. Full hearts. Oops. Woohoo! I would like to do a woohoo on the jump. There's an item there, but I don't want it, so I'll show you that item. Okay. No! I jumped too late, or too soon. I'm pretty sure my capture device doesn't have any lag. I'm using a different one than I usually use. I'm actually using the one that I normally use for my camcorder, so the camera's a little bit better. Because the other camera did not look good in this lighting. And I'm using a different capture device for my game. I don't think there's any input lag or any video lag at all. I even turned off buffering, or not buffering, but like, yeah, auto buffering, turned that off. It's supposed to make it faster for looking at your computer. But if I start having problems, I'll have to like change the channel to like the actual TV channel instead of using OBS. And I should be fine. It sucks that I fell there. I died twice so far. I would put a death count, but I don't really. It's not like it's a challenge. I've done it before. Like, I probably beat this game more than any Super Nintendo game. I mean, maybe Link to the Past. No, Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, probably Donkey Kong Country. I beat that probably more. That's an easy one. There's only like a couple levels that are like hard in Donkey Kong Country. No, okay, what the heck? There we go. There we go. I'm not even at the top. I'm not even gonna worry about that item there. Oh, what's this? Heart. It's a bat. We're almost on top. Get that guy. Hey, it's Rexo! Rex Elite, Kevin Griff video, thanks for letting me be a part of it. It was super epic. I can't stay, I gotta go out, but happy Gametober. Thank you, Rex. Thank you so much, and thanks for being a part of that Halloween special of mine. It was really cool to see you there. It was really cool to have you be participating on there. That was really fun to make that video too. It was nice. Now we're on the Fish City part. How does all this look like Atlantis? Or like something from Hercules or something? Oh, you put a heart emoji. It didn't show up on the game screen, but it's a heart emoji. Wait for these blocks to fall. They don't stay there forever. It's kind of weird. They have like these like falling blocks, but they don't never really pose too much of a threat. Here comes the eyeball, so you gotta throw the cross at the eyeball. Yeah, I started a little early. Catch up soon, yeah. Sounds good, man. Rexo. Nah, you're probably doing busy things right now. You're in the same time zone, I know that, but probably gotta take your kid out trick-or-treating or something like that. Which is completely understandable. That's why I like doing Halloween streams, but like I know a lot of people are busy doing other things on Halloween. Oh. I almost missed my meat. Okay. This is a little tricky, Dicky. Language. Oh no, I got rid of my weapon that I liked. Oh, what? Oh yeah, because I'm not using the cross. Okay, so usually I keep the cross at that part. It's like I was just saying, like I usually like I don't want to pick up the oops. No. Oh. That was bad. That was really bad. That was like embarrassingly bad. That was like really bad. I fell and I was on this block by like a smidge, just a tiny inch, and then I walked forward on accident. Well, on accident, I thought I was facing a different direction, but so I thought I was on that one right down there, but I wasn't. I was on the one across from it. Yeah, that's okay. See, that'll kill him in one hit, but the I didn't have that weapon. I had the knife. So yeah. Sub-weapons, they're not really quite as like important as the weapons in like Ghosts and Goblins or something. They're not like gonna break the game if you don't have them. But they can really help you out a lot depending on which ones you got. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Alright, I'll just hit him like that. Woo! I gotta focus. Maybe it's because I'm wearing gloves. That's why the controller feels weird. That could be it. Dang it! I forgot if standing still. I forgot if the standing still would help you block the water knockback, but it doesn't. I thought it was just jumping. Happy Halloween, Brian. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I missed the cross. Here we go. I'll keep that. Now I don't want to use it too much because I don't have too many hearts, but I'll pick up a bunch of hearts on this next one of the next dragons. What do you call these things? Dragon? I think they're called like white dragon skeletons or something. I don't know. Ooh, axe or not axe? Whip power up. Okay, this is my last life for this level. On a normal day playing this game, where I'm like just playing on my own because I don't usually play it live. That's probably why it's harder. It's the Let's Players curse. I don't usually play this live. A normal day, good day, you know, just be able to do it right away. But kill that plant. Kill that plant. So that's what you got. You gotta kill the plants fast. That. The eyeball. Hula hoop. Soup to whoop. Now there's a checkpoint up here when you get to the next little area, what I'm going up to. But it doesn't matter because we're on the last life. Unless I can pick up an extra man. Is there something up there? No, whoa. I'll kill that dude. Watch this. Pew! It's so cool. That effect's awesome. Even though it causes slowdown, it's still awesome. Then you go straight across. Hula, hula, hoop. Did I lose my cross somehow? Somewhere along those lines. I lost it. Which is okay. I know how to beat the boss with just that. So it's kind of more important just to pick up hearts. And actually just to survive the jumping. Which is causing me issues today, apparently. Oh yeah, he drops the big hearts, but you can't. Watch out for the bird. There's a bird on these steps. There is a health pack up here, if in case you get hit. Oh, I got two. Almost with the same hit, too. But not really. They're just two quick hits. Okay. There's a health. They don't give you points. They give you health. I don't need that. Let's moonwalk up these steps. Moonwalkers are fun. Yeah, let's try to get through this. Okay. Here we go. Boss forming up. I think what okay, I gotta focus on this. I'm gonna actually take my gloves off just because it is actually causing some problems. Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't really do that much damage to me, but I missed the jump. Missed the cool trick. The cool pose. Okay, I just wanted to beat that level. Well, not for obvious reasons, but because I'm on my last life. So when I continue, I'll continue from stage 4. Stage 3 was rather long, which is one reason why I really wanted to beat it. Because I think if I died there, I'd go all the way back to the cave. I'm going to take off my gloves just because it feels weird playing a game with gloves on. Now, I know I had done some Let's Plays in the past while wearing the power glove. That's even worse. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's continue this. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, maybe it is my controller. It feels a little stiff. I don't know, it's feeling weird. No, I think it's better with the gloves off. These things are cool to come out of the wall. Those guys up there that are like reaching over the edge, they'll climb up and hit you with like a stick or something. I don't know, it's like a club. It does a ton of damage for some reason. It catches you by surprise. I remember a long time ago in a game room far, far away. Literally. Both of those are true. I was recording this game the old way that I used to record video games with a VCR. And burning my games onto a recordable disc. I had a VCR/DVD player. And what I used to do was take the VCR, record the game through the VCR's, like, you know, normal input cables, and then... Oh, whoops. Then I would burn them onto the DVD using the way the VCR DVD player worked. And then I take the DVD, rip the DVD onto my laptop, or whatever computer I had at the time. And that's how I used to record stuff. Like before, this was before like capture cards were well known. This was before Elgato was well known and stuff like that. I mean, there was capture devices. I actually got one shortly afterward, but I remember I was going through like multiple DVD-Rs or RWs. And one of the games that I recorded was, of course, this game. And there was input lag. I didn't know what input lag was at the time because I didn't know much about editing or like capturing and stuff like that. So what I did was, this level was like hard, like, oops, really hard. Oh, what the heck? This is bad. Okay. This guy doesn't heal you. This is a weird boss. It doesn't heal you. We got this crazy Mode 7 experience coming up. Okay. But yeah, I went through all these DVD-Rs, recording things, and this game had some pretty bad... Not the game. It's just this game was where I noticed input lag because of those flippy platforms. They were like impossible to do. And it wasn't like I had a pass-through or anything like that for it to like... It just always had input lag. I really gotta focus on this part. They can literally throw you off. Another funny story about Castlevania IV. I used to... You know, I had this game when I was a kid, of course. I used to think those Medusa heads looked like one of the kids in my class. Isn't that weird? Like, this is girl... what was her name? I don't know what her name was. It might have been Haley or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. But she looks like the Medusa head, specifically in this game. Not that she looks like Medusa or like anything weird. She just kind of looked like that girl. The Medusa heads kind of look like that girl. I don't know why. That's weird. Let's get out of here. Now, I had one time where I fell through that. I don't know how, but I fell through this. I don't understand how I did it, but one time I did that. Here's the real crazy Mode 7 room. This whole entire level is just a bunch of crazy graphical effects. Like, Konami was just like, let's do it. Super Nintendo, yeah. So, like, they have this room, which has a ton of slowdown, to the point where it's like, if it went on any longer, it would be annoying. Because it's like, I mean, it's cool looking. It's not too hard. It's not too bad with the slowdown. It's cool they, like, pop out of those things on the wall, those pink things. Really cool. And it's a little hard to play just because of the slowdown, but... You know, on the Konami, the recent Ninja Turtles collection, you can actually turn off slowdown on certain games. That would be cool if they did that with the Castlevania collection that they put out. I would love to play this game without slowdown just to see what it's like, or to put the game in a higher frame rate or something like that. Now, this is another room where they're doing, like, not really a graphical effect, but it's kind of like that. It's just a weird, like, puzzle they're doing with these, like, blocks. You gotta find the right pattern. There's a couple patterns I think you can go through. It's not like you have to do everyone specifically. But here's the little secret, if I can pull it off. You gotta get... Whoa, that was weird. You gotta go down. You don't go up. Like, it makes it seem like you're going up. What you want to do is you want to go down. That's the trick. This is a little reminiscent of Castlevania 1, which this game is technically a remake of Castlevania 1. It's not like, you know, 1-to-1 remake or anything like that. But it's supposed to be set in the same time as Castlevania 1. It's just like expanded upon Castlevania 1. It's not like the levels are the exact same or anything like that. It's just the story. It's like, it's a reimagining, you could say, or like a remake. It's not like, you know, like the same thing. It's not like it's a port where they just made the graphics better. There's another remake of Castlevania 1. It's called Castlevania Chronicles. It's on the PlayStation 1. I have it on the PS3. And it's pretty dang hard. I don't like it as much as this, or even the first one, but it's okay. I like to see how far I can kill this guy with just these. Just throw... I got like 70 of them. I am using the whip a little bit just in case. And why not? But it is nice to see when he's big, like just how many of these you throw at him. Whoa! Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, hit. Okay, let's just take him down. Oh, whoa! Drop some more blocks. Listen to the sound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? I almost had the jump at that time. I'm trying to get the cool pose. There's two different cool poses. There's one where he's aiming up, one aiming down. Diagonal. It's getting dark outside. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna need trick-or-treaters. We live in a fourplex, and it's got like a loop around to get into, like a hallway to get into the doors. But maybe. Happy Halloween! Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the level where, those bat demons come up. They're like winged demons. They come up again, I mean, they're in the level for it. Oh, this is all of these little dudes. And also, I gotta really focus on those, because those things can get, like, crazy. Those little gremlins can go nuts if you let them land. There's also... This is a level where you gotta hurry, because for whatever reason, they only give you 200 seconds to do it. I know it's a shorter level, but the other levels give you, like, 600 seconds? Or, like, 500 seconds? Or, like, on the timer, it's like 500. I don't know if it really is a second. It's supposed to be a second. If you hit the heartbeat that drops them, it'll just kill them both. But those things are tricky, and they've been tricky since Castlevania 1, I think they were in. I'm pretty sure they're in Castlevania 1 also. I know they're either that or 3. I think there's a time stopper down there. Let's see what it is, actually. Oh, it's a heart. Okay. I don't need it. Oh. Fire. Oh, I gotta duck. Okay, let's dodge that like the Matrix. Ooh, oh, it burns up the fire. I don't think I ever knew that. You can burn up the fireballs. Here we go. There's one more thing, and then we'll go into Dracula's castle. There's a little, like, crypt underground area, which makes it hard to see. There's bats in there, but they're in that, like, tangled up roots. But look, I only got 80 seconds to beat this, and pretty soon the, like, the TikTok's gonna be showing up. TikTok sound is that not TikTok. Like the TikTok of an actual clock, not like the TikTok of the website TikTok. Okay. I don't know. Okay, we're almost there. I think got 60 seconds. I think the level ends after we get up here, so we're all good. So I feel like sometimes I run out of time on this stage. They don't really give you that much. It's the closest to running out of time. Now we're on to the actual game, as I like to call it, where you're in Dracula's castle. Leading up to this is just the adventure outside. This level is a little tricky, and the games get harder as we go on. Now there is one level that I know for sure I'm going to die and probably have to use a continue on. It's the dungeon, or the cellar as they call it. That level gets me every time. I have the hardest time with that level. Specifically, I feel like it's the hardest in the game. But I think there's 2 levels before we get there, because the next level... This is the entrance to the castle. The next level is the library, I think. Oh. Let's see that. Okay. I don't like that. I'm just gonna skip those guys. Oh, what? I can jump as fast as I thought. Oh no. My health is low. Let's go up here. I don't even need to go up there. I can just hit him from below. I'm trying to remember if there are any health packs coming up, or wall meats. Whoa. No. This part's another, like, kind of crazy Mode 7-ish thing. I don't know if this is really Mode 7, but it kind of looks like it. Especially with the pulsating red light. It looks kind of like Mode 7. Mode 7 is like a technique. I don't really know too much about it, actually. I don't really read about it that much. It's a graphical effect that can be used on Super Nintendo and is used on many games. They use it on Pilot Wings. They use it on Final Fantasy VI when you're in the Chocobo or the airship. They use it on this game. Now there is a little bit of like it'll throw you off or mess up your jumps a little bit if the thing's moving, which is kind of interesting. There's a couple more I gotta go through. There's a specific timing. I don't know if you have to follow it, but there's a specific like pattern on these things that I like to follow, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I just like to take my time with it. Luckily, they give you a lot more time than the previous stage. This is an actual like long stage. Now I could go a little further. There's something going on down that corner. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know what it was. It's like a weird like. I thought it was an enemy, but there's no enemies right here. Now just take your time. Jump when it's going forward. And just take your time because it's almost over. You don't have to rush it. There we go. Now, this is... Oh yeah, this is where our bonus room's coming up. You get a lot of stuff, including health, if we're careful. Because it's not the first one, is it? I think it's this next one. You break through the floor. It's coming up. I want to miss it. Please don't make me... Oh, there it is. Okay. Go through these. And you get to the secret bonus room. It's one of a few bonus rooms. You can get some cool items here. You can get this guy with a dog, which is weird. You kill his dog, which is kind of sad. Actually, it's pretty sad. I don't know what's up with this character. Like, whoever made this game and put this room in it, it's very interesting. It's the only time you see that old man and the ghost dog. You see the dog, but you don't see the ghost dog until this room. I'm gonna wait for that to fade off. What else do we got here? Wait for that to fade off. So I'm gonna keep the weapon I have. I'm not gonna get the last heart, so I don't need to. And we got full health from that big wall meat, and we got... Yeah, it's a bonus room. There's another bonus room in the game, I think, on the treasure level. And there's a third bonus or secret. It's not really a bonus room, though. At the end of the game, right before you fight Dracula, where you jump on an invisible platform and pick up a ton of pickups. And essentially just make you, like... Not really... Oh, no! I thought it faded away. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Now I'm all thrown off. I like to still use the axe. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, there's another bonus or secret area where you jump on an invisible platform shortly before you fight Dracula at the end of the game. And it's basically, like, I feel like unless you can kill Dracula the first time when you have all your power-ups from the previous part of the level, then I'm just going to use it when I get there, because... Get those ectoplasm out here. Because... Why not? If I know the secret, I find the secret, might as well use the secret. And it gives you all the items that you would ever want to fight Dracula with, and it makes it so much easier to fight Dracula. Dracula's not really too hard in this specific Castlevania. I know in like the first Castlevania he's got like 2 forms. He kind of has 2 forms in this one too. He doesn't know the demon though, but he has like 2 little phases. But Dracula is not too bad in this game. I figured out. My first video on my channel, which I need to delete or something, or redo, is like how to beat Dracula. So I figured out a really good pattern for it, and it's been getting more views. And I don't know why. It's been up for like 8 years, or however long my channel's been up. And I don't really like it. Some of my older videos I don't really like. I like my old reviews and stuff, but I don't like some of my videos that are more... No! No! Hey, we have an extra life. I don't know, I gained 1. I don't think you can do the bonus room twice. This one you can't do twice. Maybe you can. If I can, I'll do it, because I want to get a sub-weapon. Dang it, I was close. So I don't know. I fell on the spikes. It's like a one-hit kill. There it is. Let's see if I can do it again. No, I don't think you can do this bonus twice, which is kind of weird. I don't know why you can't do that one twice. Because the other ones you can. I don't even have the long whip yet, so here we go. Yeah, but like Dracula in the first game is like, he's hard. I've beaten the first Castlevania with like save states, so that's how hard he is. Like compared to this game, like this game I can do it to the point where I'm pretty confident about it. But chase that guy down. Yeah, the first Castlevania is hard. Second Castlevania I haven't beaten just because it's more RPG-ish, and I just haven't made it too far in that one. But I have made it a decent way. Castlevania 3. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to beat Castlevania 3. I just think it's too hard. I don't know. I could like focus on it someday. The reason I think Castlevania 3 is hard is the character switch. I have a hard time with certain characters in that game. I feel like Grant's pretty easy and easy to get. Like I can get to Grant without like dying and stuff. So it's not like it's that hard to get Grant. And Grant's pretty helpful. Alucard is nice. I think Alucard is the one you have to get, but Maria is optional. And I have a hard time playing as Maria in Castlevania 3. Alucard's nice. I don't remember if I really like did much as Alucard, but I know he's like just cool to be him because he's basically Dracula. Or just the way he fights is. Technically in Castlevania, they're going off a different lore where Alucard is not Dracula. He's not even Dracula reincarnated, he's just... Oh, what the... He's just a separate character. He's literally the son of Dracula. Which is... where they actually got the name Alucard from is the movie Son of Dracula. Like the old movie. That's where they got the name Alucard from. But in the movie Son of Dracula, Alucard is actually not the son of Dracula, he actually is Dracula. And same with the anime Hellsing, where the main character is named Alucard. He is actually Dracula, which is Alucard is just Dracula spelled backwards. Which is cool that even makes a name. I'm not even sure did Bram Stoker even know that when he like wrote the book, because like I don't know if they ever mentioned anything with Alucard in the novel. But I know that Alucard is not from Castlevania originally. He's not from Hellsing originally. He's actually from Son of Dracula movie. I think that's their origins. I want that meat. No! Of course I got hit trying to get the meat. It's like, what's the point? I probably got hurt. Is there something in there? No. Did we get the Molly Moo Cow? That's probably like the most random thing I could possibly say. But no. Oh, here it is, Molly Moo Cow. See, like, I knew she's coming up. That head down there, it's like a skull or like a... I don't know what it is. Is it a skull? Is it like an urn? Is it some kind of body part? I don't know. People say it looks like Molly Moo Cow, and I agree. Especially that one. Look at that. That is a cow. That is a cartoon Disney cow. It's Molly Moo Cow or Clarabelle. It's not... I don't know what it's doing in this game. There's another one. It's like 3 cow heads. What are those? They don't tell me what this are. Oh my god. It just appeared to me. I know what that is. It's a skull and crossbones. It's a skull and crossbones. The skull's kind of like crooked a little bit to like diagonal. And it's facing that way. It's facing to the right. Yeah, that's not Molly Moo Cow. It's a skull and crossbones. I could never picture it as something like a skull until now. Like, I don't know. Maybe because like the picture quality is really good on this Super Nintendo that I have now with the cables and everything. But yeah, it's not Molly Moo Cow. I wish it was a cow. That'd be more interesting than just skull and crossbones. I mean, what's the point of having skull and crossbones? Like, because there's skeletons here, and it's like that's what we're fighting. So here's some skeletons. There's a cool item there, isn't there? No, it's hearts. What's up here? What's that? Big heart. So we'll moonwalk up the steps. Do I want that heart? Yeah, I want everything I can get. Oh yeah, I don't have a sub-weapon. This is that one part of the game where, like, I think you get a lot of you get a lot of hearts, but you don't get a sub-weapon for a while. Could be wrong about that. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I want that. There's a flashy thing coming up soon, the cross that kills everything. To give you a ton of hearts. Look at all these hearts. Big ones. Yet... Yet no sub-weapons. Oh. These things only hurt you if they're, like, faded in. And I don't know, they have evil tables for some reason. Like, poltergeist tables. I don't know, it's weird. This is like a seance table, but it looks more like a dinner table. Oh, he hit me anyways. Oh, here we go. No! Okay, I got an extra life. I don't want to waste it. Let's go up here. I think there's some health. There we go. Just right on the money. Okay, well, I don't know if I can beat this guy. Because I can try. I can give him a good solid try. No! 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 Oh, that was close. Well, we got an extra life, so we gotta really make it count. There's no sub-weapons this entire way, as far as I've seen, so I do gotta pick up the whip upgrade, else that would suck. That would be really hard. I think you do less damage, and then you have less reach, so you gotta upgrade a couple times. These things are weird. Coffins going in a circle? What's up with that? It's cool. It's weird. If I just had a little bit more health, I would have been fine. Oops, I'm not actually hitting that. I don't even need these hearts. I mean, they'll give me a bonus. Huh. I mean, I don't need to worry too much about getting hit there because there is a meat coming up once we get up the stairs. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. I don't know why I'm even focusing on the... Focus on the bad guys first. Now you can't get... Oh, you can get the one up more than once. So you can just keep doing this no matter how many times you want. Oh, that's cool. Good thing I checked it, because I was like, you can't get the one up twice. Let's start on this side, actually. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. Alright, I got him. I did the separate thing. No, I can't get the cool thing. Cool pose. I'm trying to get the cool pose at least once. Okay. It's 6:47. We've been streaming for an hour. This game's longer than I thought. I'm not doing too bad. I don't need continues. It's just it's going longer than I thought, so we don't need to see that. So let's jump into the library stage. I might not complete the game tonight. I might just play until I get bored or like it ceases to be fun, which is not really something that happens because I love this game. Or I can just stop when I get to a continue, because I don't really want to continue too many times. But maybe I'll look up a code to get to Dracula so I can beat Dracula for you guys. But I don't want to really do the whole game tonight. There's a lot more to do. We'll see how it goes. If more people join, then I'll be more interested in, I just messed up there. I'll be more interested in playing it longer, but, for now, it's just kind of like, I'm probably just gonna, like, play until I get to continue, then I'll go to Dracula and kill him with the cheat code. No, password function. Whoa. A little cocky there. Jumping like that. Okay. Let's continue on. I still don't have a sub-weapon. It was a great soundtrack. I was talking about the soundtrack like the whole time at the start of the game. It's kind of funny. This is a library. Okay. There's a library stage in the other Konami game for Super Nintendo called Buster Bust Loose, a Tiny Toons game. And in that game, there's a library, and it kind of looks similar to this. I played these both at the same time. Just be careful here. Oh. Okay. You can kind of skip through this part if you're careful. Okay, stay away. He flew off. That was kind of cool. Okay. Well, I kind of want to check what that was. That's probably a health pack. I'm gonna need that. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Can I... Hop! Hop! Okay, I need health. There could be a health or weapon in here. Oh, no, it's a heart. Okay. I guess it could have been a heart, too, or anything, really. I remember there being a health nearby? Was that a heart? Oh, I didn't know this book's going that close to each other. Book. Okay, come on, book. Okay, well, we made it in this room. Hey, we actually do have, like, a couple lives. Or, like, yeah, like, we have this life and the next life. Oh, that was close. Okay, I thought there was more. The library's not too creepy, but there's something about this level creeps me out. I guess just the music. This part of the level is creepier looking now, and those rocks are weird. There's this weird monster in this level. Oh, well, there we go, that's a big one. There's this weird monster in this stage that's like... I think he's coming up. He's like a giant, like, millipede. It's weird. Yeah, he's weird. And there's also this thing that, like, crawls under the rug and pushes you up, which is a cool effect. I don't like him, but... So you gotta keep crouching. You don't have to, but he'll... Yeah, look at this thing. It's a weird effect. Oh! Bats. Oh, rats. Okay, there's a lot of... Oh, what the heck, bat? Get out of here. That bat lasted a long time. Okay, alright. You've had your fun, bats. Excuse me, whoa. I usually burp on stream. Thought I was gonna die there. There's a health. Oh, it's a big heart. I was saving that candle for... No! Jeez. Is there a 1-up in that? There better be, because I'm about to die. What's in there? Oh, it's a 2. And that dog is weird, too. It drops candles. It, like, drops your, like, item blocks, essentially. Which is really weird. Like, how do they do that? I never found out if you can actually pick them up, though. Okay, this is where... Is there health? There's health. I'm gonna need that. No! Ah! My bad. Where do I start from? All the way back here. Just gotta remember to watch out for these bats, because they're tricky and just hit straight forward. That's what I gotta do, at least. Hit straight forward. That's what got me in the last part. There's a wall meat that I needed last time. Well, I didn't get it last time, but yeah, okay, cool. I just gotta be more careful. It's mostly that swarm of bats that got me, because, like, for some reason, the swarm of bats, which usually comes, like, all at once, it's coming in, for some reason it's, like, just a little bit at a time. I guess I don't have to run under that, or crawl under that. You don't really have to. There's bats I gotta watch out for. There's a flashy, or they're called, I don't know what they're called. There's some big stuff. I'm not sure how much, I always think the guy respawns. And then there's a big... That guy can do a ton of damage, that thing with the... Like, the bat or whatever it is. Oh, what? Why did that drop... Why did that drop a full wall meat? Is it different depending on if you have a sub weapon or not? Oh, that's cool, but I could have used that really... I could really use that a lot last time. Here's that weird centipede thing, which I don't know what his deal is, but he explodes himself if you wait long enough. Hear that sound? I don't know what the point of that centipede is. I don't really get what that is. Let's get, still don't have a sub weapon, so here we go. Pick all that goodies. But yeah, that's weird that that wall meat appeared. That was weird. This is the part where you really gotta crawl because it's a longer trail of these thingy. I think another one comes by too. from the other direction, I think. It's a really cool level. It just looks cool. A lot of detail in the background, like just things that they don't have anything to do with like interaction with Simon or anything like that, but they're there in the background. They look cool. Look at those bone. That's cool. Oh, there's a crossbow. All this cool stuff. There's a way in there. I don't know how to get in there though. Isn't there? It's like a wall you walk through. I don't remember. There's a way to get in there though. I don't remember how to do it. Oh wait. Oh come on. Be careful. I don't want to mess this up. Watch out for those things. They're dangerous. They have quite a bit of health. Pause. When I unpause, I gotta kill that bat. There we go. Oh! A bunch more bats. Is there any more? Here's a boss that can be tricky, but I usually don't have a hard time with him. But we'll see. Just gotta get the advantage on him for the night. And then we get to the hard level. Alright. I usually have a sub-weapon. That's why I'm up there. Oh, you gotta jump over that stuff. Okay, this is hard. Oh, he did that twice. Okay, let's just fight him down here. I don't usually have this guy. I died. Wow. First continue. Wow. Should I continue or should I not? I kind of don't want to play that much more. And there's no one in the chat. If you're in the chat, let me know. Because I'm probably going to continue. I'm probably not going to continue because we're almost on that level that's really hard for me, which is the cellar dungeon level. I think I'm going to just go fight Dracula. So I'm going to get my passwords. Either way, I can continue. This is Kevin. This is when you use the name Kevin, it has a specific password for you. And that's that. If I want to continue, I can always go back. I have it on recording, so it's all there. So what I'm going to do is look up the Dracula code so I can fight Dracula, put him back in his coffin, and all that good stuff. Let's go and find the code. I used to have it memorized. Actually, I've written it down on paper like more than once. Let's go see. I think, unless they updated it, this password list that I have is like... It's what's it called? It's one of the cheats doesn't work. I think it's the level before the end, or it's something. One level it doesn't work. What are these? No, it's guides, cheats. There's a hard mode. I'll play that sometime. There's more enemies, I think. Okay, space, firebomb, firebomb, firebomb. Let's go back to that. Blank name. Because that actually matters. Space, firebomb, firebomb. I don't know why they're called firebombs. It's weird. Space, firebombs. Space. Firebomb? Space. Hard axe space. That's weird. Space. Heart axe space. This should be the password. Let's just check. We're gonna put Dracula. Let's put Dracula back in his coffin. Now this is right for the end. This isn't the whole stage. This is just the Dracula part. So that's cool. There's a secret here if I can get to it. Let's go here. Ho! Thundercats, ho! Ho! And one more. Now if I can make it up this, I'm probably gonna die. Let's see. There we go. Sometimes I fall off of that. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, well, my voice cracked. Let's see if we can do this. And that gives you all these things. So I can just skip those because I have full everything. I don't think there's any 1-ups in there, so it doesn't matter. Here's a Dracula fight. And I think we're ready to kick him back to the coffin. See if I remember how to play this. I made a guide on this, so I should know how to play this, right? Okay. So what you do is you throw this at his head, and then you smack him in the face. There is opportunities to get health. at certain points, but I'm probably not going to get it this time. Well, there was a thing there where it would drop the health. Oh, yeah, we messed up bad. There's the thing where it drops the healths. It's like a circle, and it shoots out other circles around it. Whatever we call them, energy. But that was off screen for some reason, so I didn't get the health. But either way, I wasn't doing that good. Let's give it a second attempt. Now be careful up here. You gotta walk forward very carefully and do a big jump. Not that there really is a big jump. You don't have too much control over your jumps in this game. We could skip all this once again. Let's just see if I can do this in one continue, because it's kind of hard. I'm gonna roll up my bones, my sleeves, where my skeleton's clothes. Okay, let's just try to beat this dude. If you're joining in, I'm not really at this part of the game. I'm just trying to defeat Dracula for Halloween. It's not really that hard either. Just gonna focus on it. I don't remember how a good way to dodge those things, which is weird because I've done it before. Oh, here we go. Oh, it flew off. Occasionally, I think I'll fly off. There it is. You want to get that. We'll give you health. So he does it again. No, we missed our chance. That's some good hits there. Oh, we got some health. Oh, more health. Nice. And we're right before that. This is the perfect setup to beat this guy. Oh. This is where the Castlevania Simon's theme kicks in. Get ready to kick his butt. I gotta watch out for these lasers. You know, I just realized I could throw 3 of these things. I forgot that you can throw 3 of them at a time. There we go. Boom! Back to the coffin. That was one of the best runs I've ever done. Ah, die, Dracula! Oh. Going down. You're going down. Get all those bats out of here. No, get out of here. There's the final bat. Burning up. That's the final... What the heck? I don't remember there being one there. Get out of here. Hitting them doesn't actually do anything. It's just like a cutscene. I remember there being bat there. Boom! Oh, we messed up. I still want the cool pose. Well, that's the end of the game. Of course, we used to continue. I'm gonna cheat, but whatever. We beat the boss. It's not really like I used any like super power-ups or god mode or anything like that. I just wanted to complete the game, show you the end of the game for Halloween. It only took me 2 attempts to beat Dracula, so he's fairly easy if you know what you're doing. And I got lucky. I got 3 health packs, 3 wall meats from Dracula's lasers, which I don't think I've ever gotten 3 in one fight. Specifically getting 1, or not 1, but like I had like 2 in a row right before the transition happens where he goes to the final phase where he's shooting those 4 lightnings and he teleports around, of course. And then I totally forgot during the fight, which is probably why I lost the first fight. You can throw 3 sub-weapons at the same time, because you have the triple, of course, or Roman numeral 3. But yeah, here's the end of the game. Here's the credits. It gives you a recap of every level. It's really cool. Plays nice music. Castle Dracula's destroyed. For now, of course, it's not the end of the series. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. I love this game. I kind of want to load my other continue and play some more, but I kind of don't, because it's an hour and 20 minute stream. I guess I spent like 20 minutes doing nothing, so I kind of want to keep it about an hour to an hour and a half. A little fun. It's fun to visit this game every year. At least every year. It's my favorite game ever. I love this game. I have a hard time with the cellar stage still. I feel like the cellar stage, just as a whole, is harder than Dracula itself, at least for me at this point. There's also a couple bosses that are harder than Dracula. The Cellar boss is not too bad. It's like a gold bat. But the no, that like they were in Symphony of the Night. They're like a bird-looking monster and a flying demon. You fight those two in this game right before you fight Dracula, and those guys are tough, very tough. So after these credits play, I'll just wrap up, and then that'll be it for this Happy Halloween Gametober. We're running out of time for October too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, yeah, that was the stream. That was fun, and now we're done. Not just yet. I'm gonna wait till these credits are. Cause I like to watch the credits. They're cool. Let's check my phone too while I'm waiting. I thought I got a message when I was in the middle of Dracula. That distracted me a little bit. I guess I didn't. Speed Dracula. I think I did my best run ever. Like, I really think I did. That was my best. That was cool, being able to do, like, a really good fight of Dracula live. That was fun. That was fun. This is the level. This is where we get levels. That's the hard level I was talking about. I have the hardest time with that stage. It feels like Castlevania 1 difficulty, except maybe even harder. And there's the boss of it. I was talking about the gold bat. The boss isn't too bad. He drops gold as you hit him, but it's not too bad. The next stage is okay. It's just kind of average difficulty. I think the next boss is like a Frankenstein monster. Oh no, there's Clock Tower. There's Clock Tower. That's Frankenstein monster. The Clock Tower is kind of tricky with the platforming and those hooks. They make good use of that. The next level is like Treasure Room, and then I think after Treasure Room, it's leading up to the end of the game. I think Treasure Room. Who's the boss of Treasure Room? I don't remember. This bridge. This reminds me of Chrono Trigger. A little scene in Chrono Trigger. But yeah, pretty cool. That part's a little tricky. Are they even going to show the boss? I don't think they're going to show him. Maybe they are. I don't remember. No, they don't show the boss. There's like a Frankenstein type monster boss. That Frankenstein's monster, and then this guy is. I would say these guys are harder than Dracula. To an extent, or maybe equal to Dracula in terms of overall difficulty. And you fight this guy. In Symphony of the Night, you fight those two at the same time. It's a little different. They're harder in this than they are in Symphony of the Night, I'll tell you that. Probably because Simon's weaker than them, or weaker than Alucard, I mean, just in general. So it's like, it makes sense. It makes sense. And they use the same character models from this game. Oh yeah, you gotta fight Death. Death is hard. I don't know. I don't think he's as hard. I feel like the two before him, or at least the bird guy, is hard, and the demon guy is not too bad. The Death is kind of like on par with him, but then Dracula is probably on par with the bird for hardest bosses in the game. If I had to rank the bosses from hardest to least hardest, I'd probably say the bird is hardest for me, then Dracula, then Death, then the blue and red demon that flies around. I think Death is hard if you don't have a sub weapon. I think you use the axe a lot in Death, as an axe or the cross. Yeah. Konami, I think that's the end. I don't think there's... no, it goes into hard mode. Oh yeah, it switches over to hard mode after this little scene. But yeah, so that was it for today's... well, I guess that's it for this month's Gametober. This year's Gametober. This is our Gametober Live special of 2022. Thank you so much for watching. I'll probably re-upload this and it'll be out of October, but I'll put it on the Gametober list. I'll probably upload it in a couple days as a recap. I want to thank everyone for watching. Dryerlent17, The Caffeinated Owl, and Rex Elite all joined us in the stream tonight. I know a lot of people are busy with Halloween stuff, so a lot of people couldn't just tune in, or join in for very long at least. So that's okay. But yeah, it was a lot of fun for me playing that. I think that was my best battle I've ever had against Dracula. I just got lucky getting 2 wall meets at pretty much the same time. And then earlier in the fight kept me going. And then once I realized I could throw 3 of the weapons at the same time, because I totally forgot about that, it just made it easy. So yeah, that was my best I've ever fought Dracula ever. I'm not even kidding. That's the best I ever fought him. It's kind of cool doing that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness. Leave me a like, share with your friends, subscribe today. Leave me a comment. Check me out my links on my Linktree page. You can donate on my Coffee page. You get a bonus if you donate. You get some like things that you get basically get things from me. It's like a win-win. Like you pay basically. I talk about it briefly in some of my videos, but I don't really explain it that well. I should probably do a video specifically about my Coffee page. If you donate on my Coffee page, you get the bonuses that I listed on the page. So you get something, and I get something. But the thing that I get is tied into what you're paying me for. You're basically paying me to pick up a game and review, so that's basically what it is. And there's other bonuses too, like you get a shout out and everything like that. Well, I guess that's the end of Gametober for Gametober 8, 2022. A lot of fun, a lot of good memories, a lot of good events, a lot of good videos. And it's just a great month overall. I think I had so much fun this month. And I always do on Gametober, but everyone's a little bit different. So it's really fun and cool to just do Gametober stuff. It's just fun. I almost don't want it to end, that's why I keep ranting, but I think we have to, all the good things must come to an end. And that's about it. So, good night. Have a safe night. Have a great night. Happy Halloween. Happy October. Happy Gametober. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, everybody. Good night.